Nscaler454 here. Welcome back to the channel. I've been trying to figure out what the next update to the layout is going to be. And I don't have all the materials for my trees yet, so that's on hold. The lighting for the refinery section in here, it's going to require a little bit of planning, and there's a few things that are missing, and I feel like that's going to be its own video, so we won't do that just yet. Over here, I have my workbench, which is super messy, but I'm going to have to, extend off this turnout right here, which is going to lead into some industrial right in here, and a whole bunch of other things. Like, this is a huge project, and I'm not really ready for that, I guess. You can see I've been playing with my Rapido GMD1 locomotive. That's been a lot of fun. Check out that review video on that if you want. But I've decided the next best thing to do is to put in the bridge, and that will allow me to actually run some trains from here on over and up to the grain section up here. So it doesn't seem like it's going to be a big update, and it should be pretty simple, but guaranteed something's going to happen. It's going to take longer than I think. So let's get to that. Okay, well, put this in place. Now I remember this was quite a snug fit. So, yeah, it's snug. You know what's interesting is this bridge is actually the very first structure that I built for my layout. And it's kind of exciting to finally start to put it into place in a way that's going to be, call it permanent. Now, let me show you something. I might regret this, but right now the only connection is going to be right here, just using little track connectors there and here. And I've debated a lot if I should be putting some feeder wires in here, and I know I probably should, but the fact that I want this to be removable when I need it, I didn't want to have to be guiding down wires through here every single time, but I'm not really sure. I did notice there's a bit of a misalignment right here. I was kind of expecting it. You can see the track moves a bit, so I can get this one to fit, I think, quite nicely. But this one, I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of sanding down on this rail just to get it to fit better, but that's not a big deal. I want to make sure that this track maintains the shape that I want. And so to do that, I'm going to try to use a track nail where I can. That's got to be like that. We'll run through the bridge a few times with some track cleaners. At least we know we still have power. One of the big challenges that I have is filling up this gap with rail ties, but still allowing the rail joiners to slide so I can get the bridge out. So what I did was I took my gap fillers, which I 3D print, and if you want them, just let me know through like a message through Instagram or something, and yeah, you can purchase them. But anyways, I lopped off the edges of them, and just enough that I can put this dead center, and that will allow that slider to go. And the outside ones, I have to be super precise with it, but I think if I do, I think I'll be okay with, again, allowing that joiner to slide. So that's what we're going to attempt, and we'll see if it works. So the glue is dry, and I have tested this, and you can move the rail joiners. So that is perfect. So I am going to go ahead and paint these. And I use Model Masters Rail Tie Brown. The other challenge I'm going to have is ballasting. I want to ballast all through this area right in here and in the middle of the tracks, but I can't go too much in this section right here because this part of the track is going to be removable with the bridge. So getting around here without gluing the track in place is going to be a slight challenge, so I'm going to do all my ballasting by hand. I don't want too much glue in here. Ooh, it's too much already. It's going to glue the track down. So I got to be really careful. Since I'm right here right now, why don't I put a little dirt down? Just to soak this area right here. I feel like I can do most of the ground cover right now, you know? While the ballast is drying, I'm going to add a little bit of detail to the hillside. I'm going to start with some of this lichen. It's from Sunray Scenics. I think this company no longer exists, but you can still get this product from Woodland Scenics. And I feel like something like that would look awesome. So we'll take straight glue. That. And we will plunk this on. I think I'll throw some of this coarse turf in, earth color. I don't want to go too much because I want to add some of the other colors as well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's starting to work. Now another product I'm going to try to use is this Woodland Scenics Field Grass. You can see these are both light green, but they are completely different shades, which I like that. That's why I got them. And yeah, let's try to see if we can put some field grass in here. So I'll put a little bit of glue down, or a glob of it at least. A little pinch of this field grass. kind of mush it down just so it looks a little bit natural, I guess. Now this stuff is really long, so you need to cut it to the length that you want. A couple of long chunks that we don't want. Take this and kind of shove her in here. The bridge is finally installed, and man, does it look good. Wow, I am very happy with it. I did add some extra detail into our scenery. Most of it you saw, like this whole wall. Boy, I think that looks really good. I like the field grass. I think that looks awesome. I think it definitely gives a additional element of three-dimensional, aspect to your layout. I put some sticks here and there, which actually is quite time-consuming. This bush pile over here was a bit of a risk to do it, but I think it came out really good. Yeah, I like that. Some more of the field grass over here. Just these little details that I'm sure I'll keep adding to the layout as time goes on. But the highlight, definitely the bridge. I'm happy that we finally got it in, because now I can once again run some trains across here, which I think is what we're going to do right now. And that's how we'll finish off the video. So if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and thanks for watching.